Thank you for choosing Dingle Voice. This tutorial will show you how to set up an auto-attendant. Auto-attendants allow you to route incoming calls to the appropriate department or individual. Used effectively, auto-attendants can increase the efficiency of your organization and give your callers a better customer service experience. Before you begin creating your auto-attendant, it's best to plan out how you'd like to route calls through the attendant. An improperly designed attendant can leave callers confused or frustrated. To begin designing your auto-attendant, you should print out the auto-attendant setup form. The form has been provided to you via email. To begin, give your auto-attendant a name and extension number. For this tutorial, we'll be naming the attendant Tutorial Auto-Attendant. Extension numbers for auto-attendants are optional. You should give your auto-attendant an extension number if you'd like to be able to transfer calls to the auto-attendant, or set it as a no answer option for one of your extensions or extension groups. Next, we'll design the prompts for our auto-attendant. Prompts are recordings that are played during an auto-attendant to the caller. The welcome prompt is a prompt that's only played once at the beginning of a call. If a caller doesn't choose a selection, the auto-attendant will repeat all prompts except for the welcome prompt. In this tutorial, our welcome prompt will thank callers for calling Dingle Voice. Next, we'll have a prompt explaining our operating hours, a prompt letting the caller know that if they have a party extension, they may dial it at any time, and finally, a prompt that gives the auto-attendants options. For each prompt, we'll want to assign a prompt number. The prompt number is used to record prompts over the Dingle system. It's best to keep prompt numbers in blocks of 10 to 20 for each auto-attendant. For this tutorial auto-attendant, we'll be using the block 300 to 310. Finally, we'll tell the auto-attendant which keys will route to which options. For this tutorial, if a customer presses 0, we'd like to route to Receptionist Extension Group. If they press 1, we'll route to the Sales Extension Group. If they press 2, we'll route to another auto-attendant for technical support. And if they dial 3, they'll get the Dial by Name directory. You can have up to 10 options for each auto-attendant. Now that we've finished designing our auto-attendant, it's time to write out prompt scripts. The prompt setup form can be used to write out prompt scripts before recording on one of the Dingle phones. For each prompt on your auto-attendant setup form, write in the prompt number, prompt name, and a prompt script you'd like to use. Here you can see we've added the prompt numbers and prompt names from our auto-attendant setup form. We've also gone ahead and written out scripts for each of them. It's important not to include too much information in any one prompt in case anything changes. For example, if we later decide to change our operating hours, we only need to re-record prompt 301. The other prompts still have the proper information and don't need to be re-recorded. Once you've completed the prompt setup form with all of your prompt scripts, it's time to record the prompts. To record a prompt, you can dial *88 from any Dingle phone. Let's record our tutorial prompt number 300, the welcome prompt.
Please enter your password followed by the pound key. Thank you. Main menu. To record a phrase, press 1. To review a phrase, press 2. Please enter the 3-digit prompt number 2. Record. Press star to return to the main menu.
Thank you for calling Dingle Voice.
Press 1 to accept this recording. Press 2 to listen to it. Press 3 to re-record your message. Your message has been saved.
You then repeat this step for each of the prompts on your prompt script form. Now that we're finished designing our auto-attendant, filling out all of the forms, and recording all of our prompts, it's time to add the auto-attendant to the Dingle system. Start by logging into your Dingle Voice system, selecting the Apps tab, and then selecting Prompt Files. Navigate to your newly recorded prompts. For each prompt, type in the name. You can also type in the prompt script, but it is not required. Once you've finished with a prompt, make sure to click the Save button. Use the prompt setup form to finish naming each prompt number. Once you've finished naming each prompt, go to the Apps tab and select Auto-Attendant. Now, select Add Auto-Attendant. Type in the name of your Auto-Attendant from the Auto-Attendant setup form. For this tutorial, we'll type in Tutorial Auto-Attendant. Next, enter the attendant extension. The tutorial's extension is 350. Then we'll add the welcome prompt. Click on the drop-down menu next to No Welcome Prompt and find the welcome prompt you set up. For this tutorial, it's prompt number 300. Next, we'll add the other prompts. Click Add Prompt, select Play Prompt under the Action menu, and then pick prompt number 301. The Key Press Interrupt selection defaults to Yes. This allows callers to make a selection before the prompt is completed. Repeat the process until you've added all of the prompts for your Auto-Attendant. Once all of the prompts have been added, you can easily reorganize their order by using the drag and drop arrows to the left of each prompt. Finally, we need to set the key events. Referring back to our Auto-Attendant setup form, we know that key 0 needs to route to the extension group for receptionist. 1 should route to the extension group sales. 2 should route to an Auto-Attendant for technical support. And finally, 3 will route to the Dial by Name directory. Remember, you can also route Auto-Attendant options to a specific extension or an outside number. When you've added all of your key events and finished with the Auto-Attendant, make sure you click Save Attendant. Now, we'll go to Settings. The invalid selection prompt is what plays if somebody were to select an option that was not on the Auto-Attendant. In our tutorial example, if somebody were to press 5, there is no option correlating with that number, so the Auto-Attendant would play the invalid selection prompt. Selection tries is the number of invalid selections a caller can make before the attendant will play the max tries prompt. After the max tries prompt has been played, the Auto-Attendant will hang up on the caller. Finally, we need to set the Allow Extension option. When set to Yes, this allows callers to enter a 3-digit extension number to be transferred directly to someone. Since one of our tutorial prompts tells callers that if they know their party's extension, they may dial it at any time, we should set this to Yes. When you're done making changes to the settings, click Save Attendant. Your attendant is now ready for use.